Welcome into WagerTalk TV. I am Drew Martin, joined by Tony Finn and Matt Josephs of WagerTalk and SportsMemo.com. We're talking NFL playoffs here, kicking us off on Sunday, 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific kick here. We got Baltimore at Tennessee. Matt, we're seeing the Baltimore Ravens minus 3-point road favorites. Little juice on that three as we're talking now. 55 the total in Nashville, Tennessee. What are you thinking here with the Ravens at the Titans?
I think this is a fascinating number, mostly because you look at the last two times these two teams have played, the Titans have won. And not only that, they've gone into Baltimore and won the game, and one was a regular season game. And I almost feel like the books are welcoming Titans money. Like, if you wanted to go with, splitting this down the middle, you probably would have made the Ravens a slighter favorite, or maybe make it even more of a pick 'em. But instead, the Ravens are a road favorite here. And you have to wonder why. I mean, look, Baltimore did what they had to. They went down the stretch. They won the games. Lamar Jackson and this offense looked like they were supposed to, and the defense did what they had to. Now, granted, it was against the likes of the Bengals and the Giants and some of the poor offenses in the league. But you look at this Titans team; they have the formula to beat the Baltimore Ravens. Their defense is just good enough to slow down Baltimore, and they have an offense that can beat you through the ground and beat you through the air. But Derrick Henry rushed for over 130 yards in that matchup during the regular season when Tennessee won in overtime. And Ryan Tannehill's a guy that, look, I think that his opinions on him vary throughout the league. I really like Ryan Tannehill. I think he's getting better. Remember, he was a wide receiver in Texas A&M. And now, when you're able to hand the ball off to Derrick Henry and he gets chunks of yards, that means the play action comes into play. And you've got A.J. Brown and you've got Corey Davis. Jonnu Smith is a really solid tight end. The Ferkser kid is another solid tight end. So the formula that the Titans have is very conducive for beating the Ravens. So why are the Ravens favored in this game? I feel like I almost have to take Baltimore here to stay away from the trap, because I feel like the betting public is going to jump in and be like, all right, let's take the Titans, bring this line down, and the books are just going to be sitting there laughing. So, as of this on Tuesday, without any injuries, without anything else going on, COVID, which we could have to always worry about in a situation that we are in nowadays, to me, I think I have to take the Ravens almost because it feels like this line is too much of a trap.
All right. And Tony, what are you thinking here? Ravens versus the Titans. Looking to lay it with the Ravens as well?
Listen, this is a game, as Major Matt said, Mid-Major Matt, it's pretty intriguing. It's intriguing to me in a few different reasons, and that is, I'm not shocked that the Ravens are favored on the road in this game. I think it speaks to a couple things. It speaks to the fact is that a lot of people don't, and including the bookmakers, don't really believe in this Titans team defensively. And while I've spoke to and while I've preached now defense doesn't win championships, you do have to have something capable with your stop unit to assist in your offense. Here's the biggest question, and that is, what do you trust Harbaugh? Do you like Harbaugh? Do you like Frank? Do you like Harbaugh, or do you like the Titans? And then quarterback that Tannehill, who has improved. He continues to improve. I like Tannehill. I just don't like this defense at all. Their third down percentage, I mean, they give up far too many third down conversions. I think the secret to beating this Titans team is, consuming and owning the possession time of possession. So is Lamar Jackson capable of that? Well, Tennessee doesn't rush the quarterback very well. If Lamar Jackson can sit back in that pocket and he can be patient, and I'm going to assume that I approach the end of seasons, guys, much like postseasons, like I do the end of seasons. That is, when December rolls around, your team's either going to get better or they're going to get worse. It's not going to be stagnant, because you're just not going to be the same. You're not going to be the same in January as you were the first December. Your team's either going to build confidence, they're going to get better because you've gotten healthier, or you've suffered some injuries and you've replaced some people who have not lived up to what they were expected to produce or execute, or their capabilities in some form and fashion. We saw that this year, and with quarterbacks especially. But going into this game, I see it, most every major advantage goes to a Ravens team that has a quarterback who doesn't have any success so far in the postseason. However, I like what they've done last 4 weeks. Look what they've scored, albeit, as Matt said, against some softer competition. I'll tell you what, Matt can take the Titans here, and I'll take Lamar Jackson and the Ravens and pick them, right, Matt? You give him the straight up deal for us?
Wait, I said I was taking the Ravens because I thought the line was a trap.
Oh,
So I
did
don't
you
know
say
why
that?
you're giving me
Oh,
the other. Yeah.
I missed it. Guess what? Matt, I'll split it with you then. We'll go against Drew. He can have the Titans, and we'll take the Ravens. Deal?
Oh, I don't want the Titans though, Tony. I like
Why not?
Baltimore here. I mean, down the
Well,
stretch,
shit.
averaging 37
Well,
points a game the
then
last
the
5
listeners,
games, covering all those numbers. Give me the Ravens.
everybody listening, all of us like the Ravens. If that's not reason to fade Baltimore, I don't know what is.
All right. Well, good stuff. Tony Finn, Matt Josephs, check them out. WagerTalk and sportsmemo.com, guys. And actually, these two plus every handicapper at both websites you can get at a big discount, 30-day all access college basketball, NBA. Huge discounts there, guys. Check them out at both sportsmemo and wagertalk.com.